What's up, everybody? We're gonna play some D&D. Yeah, we're on session 91 of Waterdeep Under Siege, and today is Tuesday, May 21st, just in case you're wondering on the YouTubes. And we do have a player that's running a little bit late, but he is going to be here, and we do have a player that is absent tonight. So when Svenster gets here, that's running a little bit late, we'll roll. He'll roll to see if he can beat, and he's actually connecting on the table. Marbania, either you roll lower than a 10.
11, 10, 9.
Keeps going down.
All right, so Sven either needs to roll a 12 or higher, or an 8 or lower. That's it. Or we'll have a roll off. But he just connected to the table, so he's on his way. But Manicure, you weren't here last session, so did we play?
Yeah, it was.
Were you?
Yeah, we talked about going to
Oh,
find a
were you
silver
here
dragon.
there? Okay.
I
Yeah.
missed Friday, Saturday games, not Tuesday.
I think we had a short session though, if I remember correctly, or something. Or something. But yeah, you guys had decided to go see what's up with this silver dragon that you guys spotted north of Waterdeep. What's up, Atomic Hero Squad? It is Tuesday. Oh, I didn't have tacos today though. Tacos are good though. I'm not Tim and Simmons. I don't have to have Taco Tuesday. So there's a couple of new things that happen to chat rewards. Um, there's a hydrate now, just in case anyone's thirsty. And I took away the random teleport because that seemed kind of disruptive and a cheaty way kind of getting out of shit. But I did upgrade the random magical item table, so you can't buy a regular item anymore. But you can roll a random magical item on table D now. And that's until we start the Curse of Strahd campaign, then I'll switch it back. Cause level 1 characters with chat points should be running around with table D magical items. And then there's Clyde for those who want to spend 1,000,000 chat points.
I'm
Have you
almost there.
shared table D with us?
In the in the in the DMG, probably
Yeah.
not. Where's the
Oh
table
yeah, you
by
did.
table
You did.
table? Oh, did I? Or
You made a copy of it.
that'll work.
I'm almost a tenth of the way to buying Clyde.
I don't even have like his music or anything, so it would be a sad $1,000,000, million coins, whatever they called.
I'm
Some
a
imply
fifth of the way.
tired poo. So, the rest of it is
Hydrate.
truncated with the ellipsis thing.
Caesar got a watch streak, 3 consecutive streams this month, and sparked a watch streak. I don't know what that does, but thank you,
Gives you
Caesar,
extra
for the
points for
watch streaker.
he's a
Woohoo!
streaker.
A streaker.
Table D is up to 8th level spell scrolls
Yeah, that's not first level. That's not first
and
level.
horseshoes.
Yeah, there's a few things on there that you guys could cheat and get, or like people like Atomic Hero Squad, and just could buy it, but they don't have 10,000 chat points yet.
Nice.
How
Don't
many
have
do
the
you have,
subtables,
Caesar?
so it
Like
doesn't roll.
900,000 or something?
No, 89,000. I'm a
Oh.
tenth of the way.
Oh, 89,000. Well, that's still a lot.
Almost
though.
a tenth of the way.
I
Hey, Ron.
got 209,000.
It's Spencer rolled a 12.
Oh wow.
It's 9, 10, 11, 12. Marley, you get to play Markel tonight. Or Marbania, you get to play Markel.
Okay.
You'll be
let's
dual
see.
casting.
Come on, Morkel.
Yeah, so did Marbania also consecutive streams this month and sparked a watch streak. I don't know what a watch streak does.
It gives you extra points to buy chat rewards. It's like 300 extra points or something.
I don't get those in this thing because I have unlimited amount of chat coins in here. I could buy whatever I want. I'm the host. Bird bike. All right, so
Okay, let's see what he's gotten. What? I mean, I kind of know what he does.
Throws mushrooms
He throws, yeah.
and has a lot of temporary hit points.
Let's see. Hopefully that's automatic.
It's like his wild shape is temp hit points.
yeah, because he's got 60 temp hit points right now. So instead of turning into a big old brown bear, he gets a big old brown bear pod of spores on him.
But also gets to keep his ability to cast spells and all the other stuff.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
He did mention shape changing one time. I think it was into something small, so he could.
Yeah, he was like squirrel
Yeah.
or something. There he is. Sphinster. What's up, man?
Here I am.
All right, here he is.
Here he is.
So, I want you guys to take a peek at this map. This is the big Waterdeep locations map. And I want you to zoom out a little so you can see like the whole map and then some a little bit. So I want to kind of fill in the vision that I have of this area. So Waterdeep's on the coast, right? And there's a mountain, like on the east coast. So if we take the bird's eye image and we overlay it on top of this map, you're gonna see. I turned it so it looks like the city, right? You see me flicking that Oh wait, I need to share it with you guys. See the mountain and all that. So
Yeah.
that's kind of the way that image is supposed to be turned. See the port down below.
Mm-hmm.
And then you have the mythal that protects Waterdeep over the top. The tier of Mistra. So it's kind
So I
of,
lost the overhead map. I just have the locations map.
that's the one I'm showing.
Okay.
Waterdeep locations, yeah.
You're talking about? No. I was not here for the pinging. You talking about?
Uh,
Holy shnikes, that's a big ping. um, that mountain, or is there? You said east. Is there
oh,
one
here, I'll
somewhere
show
else?
it to you again. Hold on. Let me turn this off. The
Oh, the grid is
bird's
huge. That's
eye.
why the ping is so big.
See the,
Right. Yeah. So that mountain is where the keep is, and that's
well,
to
at
the
the
west.
bottom. You can see the keep right down at the
Okay.
bottom.
Cool.
And then the crashed
Okay.
ship is right on the side of the mountain there.
Yes.
That's I turned the image and kind of did that. But if you take a look at the, this is basically the mythal, right? That
Okay.
staticky area or the dome that's protecting it. But if you also zoom out now that I put this overlay map on, you can see the surrounding area.
Okay. Yes.
And
Okay.
to the north, up here on the coast, there's also another mountain, and that's the one that you guys have kind of been around, right? You went up and you got one of the staffs out of a tower, and so that's the
Okay.
mountains that you guys have been around. Just a couple of miles outside of town, right? What are you, 2 miles or so? The forest where you're getting your living wood is right over here at
Mm-hmm.
13. And then you spotted the silver dragon up here.
About 3 miles, 2.5 miles, 3 miles out of town.
Yep. And you recovered Miraz's or Hotch's staff from a ship down here. Outside the mythal. Just to give you the general layout of the land. That map loaded okay for everybody? It wasn't too laggy or anything?
It's
I
fine for me.
don't know what happens when you start stacking all these images on top of one. I don't know how
That's fine.
I don't know how many.
As long as they're not like humongous uh,
Well, I did
images,
put
then
I did put one on here that was 66 megabytes and it crashed Fantasy Grounds. So
yeah,
I was trying to zoom out too, right? Because I have a map of
it's trying to calculate line of sight.
the entire world, right? And and I was zooming out so I could make the city fit on the entire world, and you could just zoom in and then it crashed Fantasy Grounds because I was zooming out too far. You can't. Apparently, you can't zoom out too far. If you,
Hmm.
especially with a 66 megabyte image or whatever it was. It's a really cool map, though. I should share it with you guys. Let me see where it's at. I'm gonna show it to you right now.
Crash.
No, I'm gonna put it in Discord. Well, maybe in Discord. I do
Too
have
big
it.
for Discord.
No, I think I have 100 on mine.
I think mine's 100 as well. I think.
Where did I put it? I think I put it in the campaign folder. I don't remember what it's called though. Oh Oh, date. I get sort by date because it was just the other day. No, the other way. Well, I don't know. I'll find it later and I'll show it to you guys. So, I showed you all this so you could kind of get the general gist of things on the Sword Coast here. Now, what's been taking place in the last week or so is there's been a lot of undead activity near Waterdeep. So there's been a lot of patrols going out. You know, the werewolves. Tier 1 sub gifted. Who what? Finster gifting subs? He's giving stuff away. 3 subs? Wow.
Nice.
It's like going to Publix and getting 3 free subs. Yummy. I'll have a turkey. No. Um. So what questions do you guys have? What
Just stuff on how I'm just trying.
do you guys feel lost?
Nope. I'm good.
Any?
We're going to feed a dragon, right?
So, first off, what do silver
Hopefully
dragons
not.
eat? Because S has no clue. And 2, where can we get a large quantity of whatever that is and store it in like our bags of holding or something?
Dragons.
Because I got extra rats if he likes rats.
Yeah, dragons like to eat meat, charred meat. Now, silver dragons can be finicky about what they eat, to the degree where they could be picky like people are, because silver dragons are known to be in humanoid form often. But in general, everybody likes cow.
Well, I thought the chromatic dragons, the metallic dragons were supposed to be good,
They can be.
whereas the chromatic ones were supposed to be evil.
In general, yeah. That's a general knowledge.
But when you're starving, I guess you'll eat anything.
So are silver dragons like the natural enemy of all lichens? Since they're silver?
Good point.
Maybe.
Maybe
Maybe the
like the
silver
werewolves
dragon
or-
is really made out of silver.
Yeah.
You
Walk
do
with
know
the silver
that one
dragon.
of the there's rumored that there was a powerful wizard that was supposedly a silver dragon that was in Waterdeep. But not in your storybooks that were in Dr. Troy's basement. Just general knowledge. There is a great city of learning up north of Waterdeep, or is it south?
We
Somewhere
got to go there someday.
there's a great city of learning that may or may not still be standing. So you guys are just gonna like head up to where you saw the silver dragon and kind of just look around.
Well, I want to buy food in whatever quantity. If we're
Well-
gonna go to a dragon, let's go buy some cows or
We can
slaughter
go to
some
that.
werewolves or
not-
something so we can feed it.
Go to
There-
that lady's restaurant.
There used to be cattle. It's all gone. There used to be more horses, but they're almost all gone too now.
Are there any were cows?
Where cows?
Undead cows.
There's all kinds of undead. And there's all kinds of werewolves and humans, like people. but
I mean, we could probably stuff it on were rats or something.
stuff it on were rats.
Yeah, there's lots of those, and
The
nobody's
rare
gonna
rats
miss them.
owe us a favor.
Yeah, go feed him.
Yeah.
Send a few hundred of you.
You want to take a little patrol of were rats with you? Come on, guys, we're gonna go look for some loot. Come on.
Go have dinner with the.
How about some
silver dragon.
kobolds? The kobolds.
Same
They might
species.
worship them too much.
Yeah,
Way too small. It's like
bony, scales.
Sunflower
pick 'em out of
seeds
your
getting them
teeth.
caught in your
Crab.
teeth.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like a whale eating a
Blue
Tic
crab.
Tac.
Yeah.
Poppers.
Or a fisherman in a boat. Same thing. Yeah, I don't know what kind of food you guys want. I mean, what's her name? She can make some, some chicken pot pies that
Oh, wait a minute.
she claims is chicken.
Cleric, you have create food and water, right?
Yeah, I should.
Maybe not
isn't there
today,
like a-
but definitely
Yeah,
has
but-
it on his list.
I could sleep on it.
But doesn't that allow you to
can
create
do
enough for
Heroes
like?
Feast.
I do have
Yeah, but
heroes.
that costs
feast.
money.
Heroes Feast.
I'm just saying.
well,
Kel
is it-
has heroes.
Isn't it
feast.
worth 1,000? We can just walk up,
Oh yeah.
give the
Say, here you
dragon
go, free
1,000 gold,
food.
give us the staff. Here's some food. It's worth it.
We're done.
I'll
Yeah,
give him 1,000 gold
I
myself.
agree there. I'm just saying, the create food and water basically is like an unlimited supply for him. You can cast that a bunch of times, and it's like enough for 10 people or 15
That means
people
that
or
we all
something.
might
It's
become
not very
a
high
home
level.
except
Third or
for
fourth
player
or
food.
something like
No.
that, right?
Well, create and destroy water is a first level. I'm looking for
No,
it.
food.
Looking for it.
Player's Handbook Create Food and Water is a 3rd level cleric spell.
It's enough food for how many people?
45 pounds of food, 30 gallons of water.
So 45
15
pounds of
humanoids.
yeah, for 3 days or something. Right,
You
if
cast
you
it
ration it.
3 times. No, it disappears after 24 hours.
Oh,
Or
okay.
it
So
spoils. But
so yeah. So here's
cast it
150
3
pounds of
times.
food. Here you go.
yeah, now you're happy.
Yeah.
That's the size of a human.
150 pounds of food for a ancient silver dragon. That'd be a nice little egg roll,
Appetizer.
right? A couple of egg rolls.
But it's only 3rd level, so cast it.
Right. How many third level slots do I got?
And 4th level, and 5th level, and 6th level.
Yeah, what if you upcast it? Can you make it 12,000 pounds of food?
Doesn't say.
Doesn't say.
It'd be awesome if it were a ritual, but it's not.
I got
Cast
3
create-
third, 3 fourth, 2 fifth.
I'm gonna cast create food and water with my 6th level spell slot. Poof! A silver dragon appears on a platter with an apple in its mouth.
Wait, that's my kid.
Yeah, let's go feed this thing.
Seems like that would help, I think.
Food's not like easily to come by, right? It's a little more difficult especially with a city full of werewolves that eat flesh mostly, right? So there's not a lot of that around. Vegetables and stuff that can be potatoes and stuff like that is not that uncommon, right? There's the whole city of the dead is now like farms. The bears.
So we're gonna have a long rest before we go out there, so I can.
Well, I
Memorize
am
this.
going to take, in my bag of holding, about 300 pounds of rats. Just in case.
Is that like just one fat were rat or like a whole bunch of regular rats?
Mm-hmm.
Dead rats?
Don't ask.
I mean, you could catch some in like some baskets and stuff in there.
Make a rat pie.
And live rats. I don't know. Can rats chew a hole in your bag of holding? Wouldn't that suck, right?
Oh yeah. It's a barrel of dead rats, carefully preserved. Shove a
Pickled.
stick in them, you have a rat
Pickled
sickle.
rat. It's
Rat on a
pickled
stick.
pig's feet, Timmons.
There you go.
It's a barrel full of pickled pig's feet.
Pickled pig feet.
There may be a were rat or two mixed in there.
I'll allow it.
Who's to know?
300 pounds of ratish meat.
Yes.
Rat-ish meat.
Well, if there's a 1% chance that these rats might be a were rat in rat form, then that means there's 3 of them in there.
At least, yeah.
Pretty good percentage chance.
We could bring in some deer candy too. I forgot all about that.
She ain't freaking getting deer candy out of freaking Orag's bag of holding.
Isn't that made out of black ice?
No, it's made out of
Oh, honey and
it.
Alright.
Does deer candy? Wait, I don't.
The
I
cream.
forgot.
I thought deer candy was
Gives
made
you-
out of black
Yeah,
ice.
now that you say that, I'm like, wait, what is it made out
It's
of?
got some influence in it, yeah.
I don't see
Deer.
anything.
Where do I
I'm reading the
have it at?
description. It says the creature who eats it gets a 1d4 bonus to one ability score for 1 hour.
Yeah, I
How
thought
come
that
we
was
haven't
just
been eating it?
us. Yeah, Orig has the whole time. He's been hoarding it.
Yeah, Orig's been eating all the candy.
Well, his front teeth are rotted out. And they're sucking on a piece of candy all day long.
Yeah, there's definitely. It doesn't affect you guys, but it does affect other people.
Yeah, I don't know if a dragon, if we try to feed black ice to a dragon, the dragon would see that as
Oh, here it
being
is.
friendly.
You take the deer candy and you put it
Yeah, it
inside one
requires.
of the rats.
Let's
and you
see.
give him a rat.
It requires honey. Oh, it requires lichen blood and powder of silvered black ice to make it.
I think that's
So
been
if lichens
Mortel's
drink
thing. That's what
it,
he's been cooking up in his lab.
it's like poison to
Yeah.
them. It does the opposite to lichens. It reduces one ability score for an hour by 1d4.
Because what I make are my honey-covered snacks.
Yeah.
We should have been giving that shit to Schultz.
I don't know how much deer candy you guys have.
I don't know.
It's
Do
an
you have
item.
any?
Marley doesn't have any.
It's an item. Let's look in the party sheet. Deer. I wish you could search the party sheet. That would be fun.
I don't see any on me either.
Let me refresh it, make sure. Deer. Oh, deer. Come on, scroll down. I don't see any.
Orig ate it all.
Yeah, Org doesn't have any.
Yeah,
Never
maybe-
has.
Doesn't carry any.
Maybe you guys need to make some then.
All right, so we'll take a long
Dr.
rest
Troy
and
used to carry
get
little
north.
pieces in his pocket, but there's no more Dr. Troy, so.
Yeah, I mean, we're not in a hurry to race out, and we're kind of spending downtime anyway. So
Yeah, you guys have
The
like
night before we go, I'll
Well,
memorize it.
you
and
guys kind
we'll
of
have our
had
heroes feast.
a week of downtime. 10
yeah,
days.
we
Okay.
were specifically looking for clues to locate the magic staffs.
Yeah.
Staffs of the Magi.
Doing some downtime. Oh, you're learning
many?
to. How many days you got left on the longbow? Look at that. Another.
55 days left and 158 days in primordial.
Do you guys like that
I'm not
downtime
even at
activity
the.
tracker?
I can't even ask for the library yet in primordial yet.
You got so many
Donde
days
don't-
es
left.
library?
Don't,
It needs
don't,
work.
donde es book holding place?
Someday as
Mi hermana es waitress.
You get, speak as much primordial as I can speak German. I can ask, wo ist das Bahnhof bitte? And ein Bier bitte. And I think that's it. So please, one beer and how do you get to the train station? That's it. That's all I know how to say.
So, carpenter's tools, does that cover kind of shipbuilding stuff? If I started,
But the answer to your question is yes. I do like this downtime activity thing. I always have.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, carpenter tools
I like
is
having a
saws and
outside
hammers
recent
and-
way
yeah.
to get fuel varieties and other things. Because mechanically there isn't really a way if you wanted proficiency in a particular weapon or whatever. There's very little.
Yeah, how to, I mean, I don't know how 5e does it. Not really.
Well, there'd be like feat,
That's what I mean
a
about the.
feat to give you armor master.
It would be
or
stuff
whatever.
in the DMG, which the DMG. That's why I'm hoping the new DMG isn't like the old DMG. So the old DMG needed improvements.
Apparently,
I
there's
don't
a new
see-
vampire in there. So
I don't
the-
see
in the new one.
Marley working on carpenter stuff. I just don't see him doing that.
I think he's going to leave his carpenter's box at the
Yeah.
warehouse and say, "Here you go.
He's
You
like the
can use
foreman.
it."
Cartographer's
Go,
tools.
go do it.
Maybe he might carve the front. What's the thing called on the front of the ship? Like it's
The masthead.
boobies and
Masthead.
he could carve that. Oh, did you? Oh, I didn't show you guys
He has zero
that
skill in those tools right now.
I got
it
the
would probably
other Oda May. Oh, what's her name? Oda.
Orderly.
Oda. She comes running in one day and she's like, "I got it. I got it. I got the drawings all done. You guys got to see this beauty. It's a little bigger than I anticipated, and it's gonna be it's gonna use a little bit more materials, but I got it. I got it." Let's see. Where's the stupid? What'd I do with it? Um. Huh. I'm looking for it. It's called No Name or something like that.
The ship with no name.
How do I add an
It's in the
activity?
desert.
Yeah.
Went through the astral sea on a ship with no name.
I need to.
don't.
I need my map back. I can't function. I think I put it. What did I do with the map? I know I didn't have a dream making it. I know I put it together.
How do you add another downtime activity?
Right click.
Where it
Click
says variant
create
training.
item. That tells you
Oh, I
what the
knew I had
costs
that.
are. But yeah, to create an item, you just right click and say create item, or right click and click delete item.
How many days have we spent downtime?
I don't have that on the downtime
Just
activities
on
section.
somewhere beneath the downtime activities,
Oh, beneath it. There we go.
and just right click anywhere in that
Create
field.
item.
Unfortunately,
Oh.
Morkel doesn't have anything in his.
He's been lazy.
Um,
Oh, here it is.
I've learned
To be
Undercommon and
named. That's the name
Longbow
of the
already.
map. To be named, not no name. All right. So there you guys go. She's like, look at
How
this
many days?
beauty. We need some. We're gonna need some more pirates
A
fight.
week, 7 days.
Oh wait, so you hit the plus or the minus
Wait,
button.
Forgotten Realms a week is 10 days.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why I said a week,
Um,
10 days.
So you hit the minus button or the plus button?
So it's got
to make it-
5 floors.
That's that.
Gotta step away for 1 second.
And I want to give this to somebody who's got the AI art and see if you give them all these images and they put it in, they'll do like an outside rendering of the ship. Right? That would be cool. Are you talking to us, Caesar?
No, I was yelling at my
Okay.
daughter. She wanted to know if I wanted some chicken from Popeyes.
You said hell yeah.
No, I had some lasagna earlier. I told her
Too
to
expensive.
put it in a Ziploc bag. Maybe I'll take it for lunch.
I don't ever get
So these are the
Popeyes. It's
various
like a
decks.
rarity.
Too expensive. You have churches down there, don't you? Church chicken.
It's,
Not around
there's
here.
there's a Popeyes right next to Church's Chicken and right down the road from KFC, but that's in West Palm and that's pretty far for me.
I got Popeyes, KFC, and Bojangles.
The only
Yeah,
thing
but
we have,
Popeyes here is about double the price of KFC.
really?
KFC
Yeah,
is
it's like
expensive
$14
here.
for a 2-piece meal. It's
Oh my
insane.
gosh.
Wow. The last time I got Popeyes was at the Turnpike, so it was already expensive as shit.
I've driven to Popeyes 3 times since they built it a year and a half ago, 2 years ago, and all 3 times I was like, it's not that bad. Drove to the window, I was like, nope. Turn around, left.
Pretty nice map here, huh? She's got high hopes for you guys.
Yeah, these are the decks, the various decks of the all the way down to the belly of the ship.
Make sure you enunciate.
Right? And I
Decks.
think there's 6 layers, and if I put line of sight on the maps, then I can't have them on top of one another, right? It doesn't work like that
Right.
yet. I'm hoping they'll allow line of sights to be attached to each
To a layer.
to a layer, but I don't see how that would help though, because yeah, I guess actually if I put them in a folder, each layer in a folder, I could just turn the folder on and off. And I think the line of
Yes.
sight would go off too, so. But I didn't get that far. I was happy when I found them all because I had them for a while, and I'm like, yeah. But yeah, I don't know how many people this thing's going to hold, but as a general idea, probably like 20 people per deck or something without tripping over each other. So you could have 1, 2, like maybe 60 to 70 people. I don't know what the cannons are going to shoot. Black ice.
No, we're gonna leave that crap on Toral.
Confetti or glitter.
It shoots
Glitter cannons.
Like Lulu.
No one will want to fight us because they'll just have remnants of the glitter for weeks.
Come on, guys. Come on, guys. You gotta pinch your nose. All right, I'm giving you guys some time to get caught up before you guys leave. Lulu's back. I think we should have uh, a, a the best hits. You got Lulu, the hippo, from Happy Jacks.
Happy Jacks, I can't believe that this group, you know, I knew the adventure because I'm the one that did the conversion. So I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna let everybody else sit back and make the decisions on. But it'd been so long since I'd
Yeah,
done
you
it,
didn't remember shit
I didn't
anyways.
remember
You
anything, you
copy
know.
paste, copy
And
paste, copy paste. It's
yeah,
not like you had to
exactly.
do line of sight back then.
And next thing I know, we're at the end of it, and I'm like, oh boy, we missed a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, you didn't even go down to the other layer, the slides. You had to take the slides down to the next. But you
Well,
still
there was a lady who
completed
stitched
it.
skins together. We could have got.
Yeah.
Remember the lady that stitched skins and things together for this? Yeah. Is that Jeff Stevens? Is that a Jeff Stevens module?
Yeah, that sounds about right.
I found out he lives in Jeff City, about an hour and a half from me. Jefferson City, Missouri.
All right, I'm gonna push you guys a map when you guys are ready. This is you guys have left the Mythal and started heading up the road. I found a up the road map. Oh, I probably should put you guys on it down there. Are you guys holding hands and skipping? Is that what you're
Yes.
doing?
Just making sure they're moving together.
I'm just imagining the two of you holding hands and skipping down the road together, though.
Come on, Morkel.
From la 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 la.
Why is your hand all sticky like that all the time, Morkel?
So the today's day is going to be the 10th day, 20th of Kythorn, 15 UM. And that is also getting
They're funny.
close to. Actually, it is the summer solstice.
Yay.
So it is the most hottest day. Well, maybe not the hottest day, but pretty close to it. Which, I don't know, I picture like Waterdeep, like New York kind of temperatures. I don't know.
It can be hot up there.
Yeah,
Be
but
on the
in
west coast,
general,
would it be
right? It's on
like
the
British Columbia?
it may be California.
San Diego.
Yeah,
San Diego's hot but dry.
but
That's
it also
nice.
gets kind of cold.
Breezy.
Yeah, rainy. Seattle, it's like raining all the time. No, not quite as north as that, I don't think. But who knows?
San Francisco.
I never really looked at it. I don't know. I've never. The only time I spent any time in I spent right at 66 days in California. and it was all in desert warfare training. So it's,
And you can
it's a
never
little
get those
skewed.
66 days back.
It's a little
San Francisco's a good comp. You got the San Francisco Bay.
Yeah, and that's it. I flew into the desert and flew out of the desert. I didn't go see nothing.
I was in San Francisco for 2 hours on Friday
Right.
At the airport.
at the
Oh,
airport.
you didn't lay over in L.A.?
Well, did they have better
No.
Chinese food than they had in frickin' where do we eat that Chinese food? That was okay.
We didn't even eat lunch there.
All right, so are you guys ready? Did you get settled in? Are you guys ready?
I'm ready.
You guys get? Do we need? Let me make sure you guys
Yes,
got.
we are
let's,
ready.
Let's make sure you guys got like the right long rests and shit, right? Top you guys off. But you will need to put Morkel's thing back on him.
Hit points.
I need to re-roll for the Heroes Feast number points for our dinner last night.
Yeah, before you guys go out on the road.
See.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Heroes Feast, what was it? It was 2d10.
And subtract the 1,000 gold off your character sheet, or whatever
Yeah.
it is.
Extra 12 this time. That's better.
Morkel doesn't care. He's like,
That
it's
goes
not
with the
more than
adjustment.
60, so it doesn't help me.
That goes
At
in the
least it's-
adjustment, right?
Yeah.
Let me see if it affects on him. What's it say? Affect symbiotic entity.
It's like Valtrix is addicted to temporary hit points, isn't he? His other character
Like crack.
Yep.
shoots him out of a cannon.
At least he shares with his other character.
So you guys, it's not too far after you guys get out of the gates and out of the mythal and stuff. You start seeing like, not uncommon, but undead, obviously, right? The werewolves have been out here doing their hacking and slashing and stuff. But after about, I don't know, if less than a mile or so, you come across a battle scene, and there's a lot of dead werewolves. And you see, like, you get to like a little, like a hill, and when you start to get where you can see the top of the hill, there's like a mist kind of spilling down off of this hill, like a fog, and you can see some kind of black energy, like kind of next to right at the edge of the road, the way you guys are going, kind of. It looks like it's kind of bubbling up out of the ground a little bit. At first, you thought
yeah,
it
we're
might
not
be
going
like
that direction. No.
might be tar
Texas tea.
or something. But you start to see like all the werewolves, like the mist kind of flowed out. It's more like a heavy fog, right? And it is black, and it kind of rolled down the hill, and all these bodies start twitching and jerking, and like it's bringing them back from, or turning them into undead. You start to see like their eyes like click open, and the red bead of the undead eyes as you see the mist starts getting closer and closer to you guys, and the bodies of the werewolves are starting to twitch. What are you guys doing?
Shoot him.
Drawing
You
the
get
sword.
Oreg's getting out his bow and waiting for one of them to twitch one last time. What about everybody else? Is that where he wants to be? Right there?
Where are they on the map?
I don't.
At this hole?
Most of
Or-
them are. I'm sorry. Most of them are up here on the hill.
So that's a tree trunk, and you can see the shade of the.
This right
Tree
here,
or
yeah,
what?
that's just there's a canopy up high that you got. See the shade of the
Wasn't
canopy?
sure if that was a caved-in hole
It's a
where the
massive.
brown was the
No, it's a
sides of the.
massive tree, and that's the trunk, and
Gotcha.
there's a canopy. So this area is kind of up under the shade a little bit, and that's where a lot. I mean, there's some bodies over here and over here, but mostly ahead of you guys as you guys were approaching. So this kind of area up here. All right. So as you guys start up the hill and you walk into this black fog, right? You can feel it clinging to your skin and like it feels really heavy and cold. Um, and then you see the black thing on the hill kind of coalesce quickly into a humanoid shape, and you can see that it looks huge. The humanoid shape, the fog now that's kind of spilling out, and you see two massive red eyes look your direction and lets out a rah, an ear-piercing squeal as you see the mist around you start coalescing into humanoid shapes next to you guys. And we got initiative.
I just want to mention we're not that far away from town. We can always go back.
Yeah, you guys are a good mile.
That's what Dahlgren says.
Where's my... All right, so coming up out of the ground around you guys, you're starting to see some creatures kind of coming up out of the ground, out of the mists, right? Kind of humanoid shape, like wraiths, especially around S.
Are they susceptible to
I
sunlight
think,
in any way?
yeah, I think wraiths are, aren't they?
Kind of what I.
Yeah, and they're vulnerable to radiant, so.
Which one are they? Sunlight weakness or
Oh.
sensitivity or hypersensitivity or
They got they're sensitive.
sunlight sensitivity?
Yeah.
All right, let me make sure I have that one turned on for me.
Yeah, they seem to be focusing on the light, right? They're trying to get to the light. Like, get to the light. They don't like the light, but... And then you see the large humanoid... Or it's actually a huge humanoid creature up there on the hill. And then the werewolves that are starting to stand up. As S, you indeed get to go first.
All right.
So the two behind you are still... Actually, I can put them... I forgot I could put them below ground.
All right. Well, let's stop with the
Well, these two are like...
attractively strapping.
These two are like reaching out of the ground, and they're kind of coming up out of the ground and going back into the ground. But they're definitely close enough for you to stab at them.
And a 3. Oh.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm gonna just action surge. There we
Oh.
go. And a 3. And then if I can
Nice.
see where these are coming up, I'm going to come up to there.
They're in corporal at the moment, so.
That's fine.
Oh wait, let's see what happens. Hold on one second. Oh yeah, go ahead and attack them. They can't be.
No, I'm done attacking. That's my end
Yeah,
of my
but
turn. I was,
they can't. They can't be. They can't. They can move through the terrain. They can't end their turn there, so they
right.
technically can start their turn under there either, unless they want to take damage. Morkel.
So, Morkel, as a bonus action, is going to, it's a 10-foot cube, right there. He's going to throw some spores. I think he does some spreading spores. I'm not sure. I'm understanding.
Oh, thank you.
This may not be.
Got a
This
little
may
bit
not
of
be the ability that he uses.
tea
Let's
left.
see. The creature moves into this, starts turn there. It takes Halo of Spores damage. Halo of Spores damage. There it is. Okay. Saving throw. Blah blah blah. So maybe that's what it is. I know he throws some spores, but anyway, he's got to do some decaying reach because he really likes that decaying reach thing. I'm gonna move this out of the way for a minute.
His Halo of Spores is a reaction. The one that he does is a bonus action. It's called Spreading Spores.
Yeah, that's what it is, and it takes the Halo of Spores damage. So that's why he didn't have any damage on the spreading spores ability. Decaying reach on this guy. That's a hit. You can't regain hit points. And that. And I think that's good enough. Down arrow.
Dahlgren's going to Sacred Flame this guy up here. Summon Wraith Feverish. And he fails.
Well, this one is right there and is going to try getting S. See if it has
Oh, goody.
disadvantage appropriately. It does. it, it's like, ah, it's trying to grab at you. Ah!
Well, it's going to get reposted for daring to attack me.
Bad. Yeah, that's enough that it goes screaming away in this direction under the ground. So, like, drops down under the ground. And disappears, I guess, right?
If he wants to take damage under the ground, he's welcome to.
Oh, how far can he move in corporal? What's his corporal movement? Difficult terrain, okay. And then it pops up over here, like under this tree, like in the shadow, like. you know, running from the light. Doesn't like the light. All right, so this skeleton, werewolf skeleton, gets up, and you can see that it's still got quite a bit of flesh still on it, but like the flesh is falling off, and you can see like the skeleton white bones underneath. Um, and it starts moving this direction. Oops, not the whole map. Wait, I just drug the map, and 2 tokens are on the background. What the hell? What? That was weird. Like a phantom 2 tokens was left as I drug the map, and it was just stuck to the background of the. I don't know what happened. All right, well this one doesn't give a shit about this light, and it's definitely going to come running towards S. Oh, I can get to him. You can see that this thing has this bladed weapon, right? It's, they're each of them have a different blade or whatever, but there's like that black ichor stuck to the blade as he's swinging it around. It's like coalescing with the fog or the black. It's like necrotic juice.
Mhm.
But he had to dash to get to you, so he's like, Rah! He can see, you can you can like smell his breath, and you can see like the little necrotic energy is like hands and skeleton hands like coming out of his bones and stuff, and bits and pieces of the flesh are falling off, and you can see like his skeleton and stuff. It's pretty
Nice.
and these things are just starting to get up like one after the other and starting to head towards you guys. And they're running towards you guys. I guess he could get to there. Orak.
The big guy isn't in a square. Does it matter?
Not to me. Does it matter to
Okay.
you?
Okay, so I'm a bugbear, so I have reach. I'm gonna stab him.
You're gonna stab him from 90 feet away. Wah!
It's his turn. He's got those extra long arms.
Right.
Oh yeah.
So I have. Do you have the range thing on? So will it automatically know I'm at disadvantage?
I doubt it.
Okay. So I have advantage and disadvantage because it's the first turn and I'm an ambush master. So I'm
Baiting?
shooting him.
Are you over there baiting? Your ambush master.
Okay, so because it's the first turn, I think this is the second time this campaign I've been able to use my surprise attack as a bugbear. And then I use my sneak attack. And I will say, since they're all right there, except for S, who won't do it anyway, if any of you guys hit the big guy, it'll be a little easier. I don't know how to mechanically you get advantage
So
to my next turn against the big guy because of my ambush master.
so you shoot this arrow, right, and it goes right into this black mist, and it tears a little hole into this mist, and you can see like daylight from the other side for a second, and we'll call it the fog. The fog kind of closes back in and seals up, and this thing, it's like a humanoid shape, right? And you see, I saw its red eyes, but now they like look up and they focus right on Orag, and you see a hand kind of come out of the fog, and it slowly makes a form of a hand, and it points its finger and it says and
Speaking of the
points at
fog, is it coming
Oreg.
from this thing or is it
It
just there?
Yeah, it's like it's the bubbling crude, like it's coming up out of the ground kind of and forming into
Okay.
this thing and spilling down the hill, and you guys just entered it and you could feel it like affecting you like on your skin, and all these lichens are standing up, and all right, this wraith right here is like it's gonna take a
Come get some.
swipe at S. It's gonna try anyways, and then it's gonna run away like a girl. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. It can't get out of the light. It's like, ah! It's heading for the tree, but it's like, ah! Do you still have a reaction?
No, I haven't had a
Oh.
turn yet since I
So
reposted.
it like reaches out, like swipes at you. You're like swinging the sunblade around. It's like, ah! Like it can't take it anymore. It's like, ah! It's running towards a tree. The big tree. All right, now another werewolf skeleton gets up, and oh, see ya, Atomic. Thanks for hanging out. It's gonna also come running down the street. Rah, rah, rah. It's looking at us like, and it's looking at the rest of you guys down the street and doesn't know which direction to go yet. But Marley,
Hmm. Well, let's start with how far is he? 35. Sure, I got Marley selected. Okay.
I
Marley
found
thinks
this map.
it's.
I like this map. Do you know there's a really lack of just road maps out there?
Yes.
Mhm. Good
In fact, I
roadside
do.
encounter maps.
Just, I mean, I didn't want to draw one. I could have drawn one, and and I'm like, there's got to be one I could just grab real quick. There wasn't. It took me a while to find this. I could have drawn like 3 in Dungeon Alchemist, but I hadn't used it in a while, and I'm like, do I know how to use it still? And
Exactly.
Forgot.
Been there. Yep.
and is it up to date? What do I got to do? Oh, here's a map. And then I was at.
All right, Marley's going to step forward 5 feet, get these guys in range, and
Who's the artist? I don't know who the artist is, but it's the country road. It's got a little thing. It's nice. It
I
could
don't
be
know. I zoom
bigger.
in on the name and it's a little blurry. AR or something
Oh, down there in the bottom
on
right.
the bottom right.
Oh
I
yeah.
can't
it might
read.
be Addison
Blur, blur,
something,
blur, blur. Yeah.
Artisans Guild or something. I
Something.
don't know. And these 3 here. The rays look like they don't want anything to do with the light, so Marley thinks it's smarter to get into the light and concentrate on the werewolves. We're gonna cast Bane.
Ooh, all 3 of them were like, yes, make us worse than we already are. In other words, make us only hit you with a crit.
I'm
Oh,
cool with that.
That was
'Cause I'm
kind of
immune to
loud.
crits.
Right, first level spell. Bonus action. It's really difficult to hide in bright sunlight like this, but Marley feels safer.
Different
Yeah,
kind of hiding.
it's a different kind of hiding. Down arrow.
Did you say you're taking the hide action?
No.
I was gonna say, what are you putting
Said,
your head in your
yeah,
bag? Is that how you're
yeah,
hiding in the
exactly. My
street?
bag of
Into the
holding.
bag of holding.
Well, I was gonna move to one of these bushes, but I'm thinking, if this whole area is lit up
It's
from the sun
daylight
so
out too.
right.
It's not like it's
Yep.
darker. I mean, it's a little dark in the area now because of this fog, but
So if it's
crestfallen
daylight out, wouldn't they
stroll.
have been affected by the sunlight sensitivity even if my sword wasn't
That's why
unarmed?
they're coming out of the ground, right?
Okay,
They're staying in the ground. They keep trying to reach out and then go back in the ground. That's why
gotcha.
they normally have a 60-foot movement, but they were moving through the ground, so they only got a 30. You think they're summoned? They're not like the actual wraiths, right? They think they're
Hmm.
part of a something. All right, this guy's gonna come running up. Um, they all are like getting up and running, so that's all they can do. But they got their weapons and shit in their hands.
Waiting for them to all get into
These are
nice
monkeys now.
fireball formation. No, no monkeys are not allowed. I'm the only one that can use monkeys.
And he said they've got crap in their hands, so
Oh, okay. Clyde, gotcha. I know how much Drake loves monkeys.
One day, I'm gonna get you with a whole bunch of baby monkeys.
I think the Clyde
Undead
thing
baby
is in.
monkeys.
There
That's
you go.
The Clyde thing's in Sirenscape. It's monkeys spinning monkeys or something like that.
well, that's Clyde, yeah.
Yeah.
Spinning monkeys
I
is
just
what I used.
yeah, spinning monkeys.
Yeah, these things are just like dashing down this way, like around the tree and stuff. I didn't do jinky movement, but yeah, this sorry, I had a brain fart. Oh, this guy can get to you almost. No, he's there. What's triggering and running every time? But it's perfect.
Wolf.
Oh, the wolf. Okay, it doesn't quite sound like a wolf, but
I think.
I think it's werewolf.
yeah, I think so too. But it sounds more like a
No.
well, maybe a dog. It definitely doesn't sound like a skeleton.
I don't know.
well, they're very meaty skeletons, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. This one's a little confused by the light, so he ends up like kind of doing a juke. But
Doing a
make sure I'm
juku?
putting them
What?
in the squares. Ooh, all right. So this thing's like he reached his hand out. You know, this took him a little bit because his initiative was a 5, but he's like, rah! And he points at Orag and he lets out a squeal. And Orag, your hair on the back of your hand stands up, and you see like hands like reach out of this like fog and start like trying to grab at you, and you got to make a wisdom saving throw.
And you got to squeal.
You got to squeal.
I'm going to go ahead and use my inspiration.
Inspiration. All right. It's a tough DC. Let's see if you make it. A 24. Ah, look at that. Uh, you would have made it without inspiration. Let's see what happens. Points at one creature. The target must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or take necrotic damage. If the target saving throw is successful, the target is immune to the Finger of Doom for 24 hours. So you're like, whatever. I'm not scared of these things. And it's like, the hands all like, you're like, no, these are not real. And you like just kind of shake them off, and the hands kind of fade back into the fog.
Okay.
You like, kind of, if you imagine, what's the Riddick, the necromonger, when he was like grabbing people's soul and like pulling it out of them a little bit, and like the necromonger guy. That's kind of what these hands are doing to you. You can like, feel like they're stretching your soul out a little bit, or the necrotic, but you resisted it, and usually all the hands went away. Skeleton cumbersome. He's gonna run around the tree this way. He's gonna run around that tree, and he's gonna end up. Can I get there? All the way up there with S. He's like, hoo-ha, hoo-ha. Comes running out. All right, top of round 2. Ooh, the big
Why did
guy gets to
Ambush
go
Master
first.
expire? Oh, because it was his turn.
It shouldn't expire until my turn, so I'll put it back on.
Is there expire on? I think there
With
is.
BCEG, yes.
I do have that turned on.
On this table.
Yep. But I don't own all the effects, so I don't know how it works. It goes with all the advanced effects, so I don't own any of their stuff except for
Yeah.
gold. And there's like this import thing, and I'm like, no, I'm not doing that yet. Hold on, my side tone went away on my mic. All right, this thing, let's see. What's this? All right, it is going to start moving this way. Um, it does kind of stop shy of the light and looks at S and raises his finger and points at S and goes, I didn't recharge. And then dashes. It's flying too, by the way.
Don't you dare try to finger me.
Right above S.
Nice.
How high is he then?
Say is what's his reach? 15. So he's going to be 15 feet up, so he can still reach down and grab S. But he's staying out of your swipe of your sword. But he had to dash to get there. So let me make sure he's not affected by the light.
Blinded by the light.
Oh, by the way, if you start your turn within 30 feet of this guy, you got to make a Constitution saving throw, because all this fog is like bleeding out of him, and you can feel it on you. So
Is he
this
sensitive to sunlight in any way?
no.
Okay.
And S is too stupid to try to figure out what it is, right? I mean, like, it's more of an intelligent kind of arcanic planular thing, and S is like, I'm just gonna stab it.
I have stuff to hit in front of me, so I'm going to keep hitting it.
So it dashed, and the aura. I'm not gonna put the aura, but it's a 30-foot aura from it. Any creature that starts its turn. All right, Oreg. Are you 30 feet? Yeah, you're just at the edge of it. But I need to put him properly like that. Yeah. So you do start your turn. Let me put him on a hotbar over here. His stuff. So this aura, you gotta make a Constitution saving throw. You can feel it like cold in these like claws and hands. They look skeletal, but they're black and like necrotic, like reaching out of the fog and pulling at you, and they like cause necrotic damage as you take some necrotic damage, 9 points of necrotic damage. And
Anti-highlighting aura.
they that creature would has advantage on attack rolls until its next turn on whoever fails the
So
Constitution
you grant
saving
advantage
throw.
on attack.
Yeah,
Okay.
there's no. It doesn't. It's not coded here, so cumbersome. So this thing has
Is it
this.
my turn?
Oh, did I skip you? I'm sorry.
All right. So as this thing gets closer to me
Oh,
and
that's right.
goes
It
up in
was
the
your
air,
turn that we did the aura on. Sorry. Durr.
goes in the air, and I studying its moves, take a shot.
You can tell it's not really that substantial, so the bulk of what you think's doing the damage is the magic of your bow.
Right, and I'm going to re-roll that. For a melee weapon attack. Never mind, I can't do it. Savage attacker. All right, this thing just screwed me
Oh,
up.
you aren't with reach? No, I'm kidding.
Yeah. Nope, it's 15. If it was 10, then I could reach it. I might move up and whip it anyway, but we'll see.
Aren't you almost 10 feet tall?
Well, if you do, whip it real good.
Add a little extra there.
Yeah, this is Drake. I'll put my stilettos on. My kinky boots.
All right. Cumbersome is. Let's see. So they are actually communicating with one another. Are they speaking a language? The languages it knew in life. I don't know. But they're talking to one another, right? And they are being very tactful. Like a tactician kind of
As
tactful.
in, they have pack tactics.
As in they got advantage to hit. But they don't have pack tactics, so it's not going to probably give it to me. It's not like pack tactics. You know what I mean?
Sun's shining in their eyes. They can't see anything.
But I'm going to see if it rolls with advantage. Let me see. Just see. Nope. Let me roll it again. Nope. So it swings this dread blade at you. Oh, it's got multi attack. So it swings it at you twice. Wait,
We can't see the result of that one.
that was weird. Why doesn't it say if it... Oh, was it...
Did he not target me?
Oh, maybe I didn't target it. There you go. It's a hit. So it does some slashing and necrotic. And you can feel like the hands in this fog grasp out and start grabbing at your at your your soul and stretching it out, this necrotic energy. And you got to make a constitution saving throw.
Okay.
What you make? Get off of me.
Relatively proficient with those.
All right, Morkel. You don't think it's too long until some more of these are going to be down on you guys.
Yeah. Worried about that. So he has got entangle. Those guys are way up there. They're all kind of clustered around S. Um,
Entangle's based on strength, right?
yeah, yeah.
If you
And
move, yes.
these
If
things
you
look
move, yeah.
really strong. So just throwing that
Oh, the
out there.
werewolves, the
Yeah.
werewolf skeletons.
Yeah, these
Okay.
things.
Well, I wouldn't have thought that, but well, that'd be
Yeah,
an
they have a
opposite thing.
21 strength. They're very strong.
Yeah. So they're just
Well,
slightly stronger than S.
we are going to.
You think this
Uh,
black fog is making them tougher than they were before they died?
1 minute. Blah, blah, blah.
They're juicing.
They're choosing on necrotic energy. It's actually negative plane
It's
energy,
just a 5-foot cube.
which is a little tougher than necrotic.
I think Morkel would attack the big thing with decaying reach. Wait a minute. He's starting his turn within 30 feet of the.
Oh
Let's
shit.
get that out of the way first.
Um, 30 feet. What is the thing called? It's called
Saving throw.
uh
Annihilating something.
aura.
Saving
Yeah,
throw or
it's
die.
aura. These Constitution saving throw. Ah, nice. Which he made.
So he's immune.
He is
Okay,
immune for 20. We should put that on your sheet. Oh no, you're not immune. That's not the same thing. No, you're not immune. The pointed finger you can be immune to, but the
Oh, okay.
aura you can't.
Okay. So
You either take the
Druid
damage or you
bonus
don't.
I think what he's going to do is use decaying reach on the guy. First of all, which hits.
He's like, yes, give me more necrotic energy.
Resisted all of it. All of it. Well, he still can't regain hit points.
He's like,
And is he undead? Is it undead? No, it's a extra planar being, isn't it? And so we can't grant disadvantage attack. Never mind, we won't put that on there. As a bonus action, where I just had it. Man, his sheet is. I'm glad I don't play a druid anymore. I think it's up here in his other.
he is
powers.
undead. He is considered undead.
Oh, it is considered undead.
Yep.
Okay, then he will get. That was decaying reach. He will get this as well, and spreading spores. Put it on myself, I think, to know that I've used it. I guess. And spreading spores, you're surrounded by invisible necrotic spores that are hard. That's not what I was thinking of. Yeah, that's not what we wanted to do. Never mind. It's not. I'm not understanding this halo of spores thing that he's got.
Well, the
Because
Halo
I know
Spores,
he throws spores at something and does damage to
he
them
does.
with a
Halo
bonus
Spores
action.
is a reaction within 10 feet, and he could chuck some necrotic
Okay.
on it, which they're immune to. Or he could use his Spreading Spores, which is a bonus action, which uses the same damage as necrotics the Halo Spores do, but it does 2d10 necrotic or whatever, but it's necrotic and they're immune to it. So I don't know what the
So it
difference
doesn't.
is.
Okay. Well. Okay. I didn't real. I just don't know his character well enough. Down arrow.
Well, both of those are necrotic, so don't use them. It's a
Yeah,
hint.
I see that now. Yep.
Skeleton 12. Where the hell is he at? Underneath there somewhere?
He was
Taking
one
a
of them that
nap.
was on the map or off the map.
Huh? No, he's right there. He's underneath. I'm gonna move this guy out of the way for a second. So number 12 is gonna wait, not that guy. This guy wants to attack that guy. And not himself. There we go. Let's see. What has he got? Oh, nice. So this one does his Dreadblade attack on S. First one. I should have rolled that with advantage. Let me roll it one more time. One miss. Give myself advantage on the second one. Is a hit. Doing some slashing and necrotic,
That was an interesting sound.
right? And you failed on your Constitution saving throw, so you see this like the necrotic blade that it has. It like sucks energy out of S like into the blade and into the fog. And S, your maximum hit points is reduced by 15.
Oh, jeez. Okay. There we go.
And it says, crestfallen stroll, you are wuss. And he probably wouldn't say that, but he says something to get the other werewolf to get a free attack with a reaction.
Wait, it's not sorry.
What's that?
Nothing. I was double counting the wounds and the adjustment. The 15.
Oh, your dealy dude. Do I
Yeah.
need to do
So
anything, or you got it?
no, I got it.
All right, so he gives number crestfallen a free op attack. I'm just going to use him again because I don't want to grab the other guy. I'm not giving him advantage on that one either. All right, so he misses. And number 13, he's going to come rushing through and get down here. And also attack on S. This is not a chump fight, by the way, guys.
Oh, obviously not. If they're doing max hit point reduction,
Yeah.
I'm screwed with as many as are surrounding me.
Yeah. Plus, they're rolling good to hit. Oops, you got lucky. I didn't hit advantage. Skeleton number 2. Yeah, well, this one is going to come over here and want some druid love.
As a reaction, this is where he like throws spores, right?
Uh-huh. Necrotic spores.
No, that come
These
on, you
guys
gotta
might not
try
be immune to
some.
necrotic, though.
Well, we gotta try it. Okay, Morkel, I'll select him, and so Halo of Spores is they do a con saving throw. Reaction used. They failed.
Oops.
They're immune.
Okay.
And there's your Constitution saving throw, or your damage was reduced. It wasn't, so you made it. And was that one attack? Yeah, that was the first attack. He gets another one. 2 attacks. Second one is a crit. Uh-oh. So yeah, Morkel's hit points are probably almost gone. His temporaries.
No, because he 0. Oh, his temps. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
he's making it. Not that you wouldn't. I think if you took temporary hit point loss, you don't lose your maximum until that starts to lose, right? Would you say that? Like if you took 30 points
rule
of
that,
temporary
yes.
hit points, you wouldn't take 30 off your maximum hit points because it didn't affect those
Right.
yet, right? That's what I'm
Right.
kind of thinking. That might be
Right.
a
It's a bonus to being a spore
a
druid.
Jeremy Crawford question if it's right or not, but I'm going with it. All right, this Dreadblade is trying to steal S's soul, working in conjunction with one another, missing. Wait, I had S targeted. I thought this guy targeting S. There we go. Second one. Ah. Jesus. Another 25 off your maximum. S is looking pretty. His scales are starting to turn gray, and his eyeballs, the slit in his eyes are starting to go round. Crestfallen Stroll. Oops. First attack is a miss. Second attack is a miss. This one wants to go for some what was that?
It was a random arrow.
Were you just testing to see if it works?
Oh, yeah, I didn't mean to click. I was hovering over it and didn't realize it clicked.
He did
Like, what are you
32
talking
points of
about? What is
damage,
that?
baby.
Oh, I clicked it.
Oh,
What was
a
it?
lot of damage to
Arrow from the heavens.
It only took 16, so
Yeah, so here, I'll fix it. Oops.
Yeah, because if I drag it back over, it'll heal on 32.
yeah.
You could go half and then go minus. No, it doesn't. You can't. You can't do that. What's 52
Also,
minus 16 is calculator's too far away.
36.
36.
36.
Thank you. All right. Tolerance stroll. I think he did. He miss? He's done. Oh no, this guy's moving. He is. Unless somebody stops him, he also is going to come running down right up to Marley. Rawr! And like yells in his face. But had to dash. Marley!
I've got 11.
Man, decisions.
Fireball.
Well,
Banishment.
Radiant Ball.
all right. So I don't know if there's anything underneath the big necrotic skeleton maker dude.
Nope.
No, no.
And
Okay.
he's actually like here, but you'll still get him.
Yeah. Okay.
I just don't have S and all those guys buried.
I can't target.
If we use the 2D version,
There we go.
they aren't buried.
Wait, you got
If
this
you
guy
use
here
the-
too, number 13.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah.
could do.
Don't forget him. Get as many as you can.
13.
Camera view. 13. Where's he at? Oh, right here.
Yep.
Okay. And you guys hear the air begin to crackle, and Marley throws some synaptic static at these guys.
Okay.
All right.
Lots of failures.
Lots of failures. So they'll take this.
Ooh.
Pathetic. Fucking pathetic. Um, and the biggest thing, and I don't have. This is not coded on here. Let's share and share alike. Here we go. After a failed throw, the target has muddled thoughts for 1 minute. During that time, it rolls a d6 and subtracts the number rolled from all its attack rolls and ability checks, as well as its Constitution saving throws, to maintain concentration, which they don't have to worry about that. But it's attack rolls and stuff, so they'll roll a,
So it's Bane.
target. It's
And
what?
Well,
Bane
Bane
with
is
a
a
D6.
D4 though, right? Yeah, it's Bane with a
It's
D6, so.
Yeah, and it doesn't require concentration, and some of them are still
Nice.
baned, so they'll have a
D6 plus D4.
Yeah.
yeah
Or
minus
minus.
6 plus minus 4.
Nice.
Thank
6d6 plus
you,
minus
Marley.
12. Well, I don't know. Don't
I'm just curious how
guys?
you're going to keep track of all that every round.
This looks like this is a deadly encounter. I just need to know who's got it on them. So
All the ones that
there's
have failure on them.
right, but there's no effect that came with synaptic static, and I'm pretty sure I pulled this. Let me make sure I got this from Rob's, because surely Rob would have.
I never heard of synaptic static, so is it.
I don't even see it in here.
How do you. Oh.
Synaptic static. It's a level 5 enchantment, so I gotta take that off there. Okay, so but I can't make effects, Drake. On well, I can do this. Uh, I don't have to do it that way. I will make an effect
Yeah, there's no
It just
code
says,
for it anywhere. Where is that from?
yeah.
I got you. Is there a duration?
Let's see. Target has muddled thoughts for 1 minute,
1 minute.
and they get to
Alright.
make a intelligence saving throw at the end of each turn.
I don't know
Wow,
where it's
okay.
from, but I picked it from the spell list that I. Oh, that's D&D Player's Handbook. Let me.
What's the DC?
Synaptic Static is Xanathar's Guide to Everything. It's 120.
What's
Oh,
your
it's
spell DC?
Xanathar's. What's your spell DC?
Spell DC is 18. 18 charisma.
You don't have to know how to use Fantasy Grounds that well. You just need players that do.
Yeah, the players that know how to use it. Yeah. Okay.
I think
Thank you.
that'll work.
Well, at least there's a code that we can remember, because at the end of the round we're gonna stop.
Okay.
Because
So you got that on.
you
Beautiful.
guys still
Metacurian,
looking
I
to
think.
end a little early tonight, right?
Yeah.
Instead of going on break, we'll just finish the turn.
That
Okay.
works. That works.
That works.
So Marley does that, and then he clears his targets. 2, 3, 4. Nice. That one werewolf doesn't have it. There's still a bunch of them around him. He's going to bonus action disengage and move right back
Gets behind
here for me.
Dalgron.
Down arrow.
Oh, one of the wraiths. It starts its turn in the sunlight, but I don't think that matters. Yeah, I don't think it wants to go back that way. It's going to go under the ground 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. And then it's going to pop up out of the tree over there and head towards Dalgron. You see this thing coming out of the ground, like right towards you, Dalgron. It's like you see its head and arms come out. It's like reaching for you, and it's like, I got the knives. Get here. That's it. They can't go any further. All right, Az, you need to kill like 7 of these real quick. What do you got?
Yeah. I don't think that's gonna happen.
What happened to that hand grenade thing you guys got? What was that? Was that this campaign? Remember the hand grenade the gnomes had?
Holy hand grenade? I don't know.
Yeah.
A holy hand grenade.
Of Antioch.
Was that this campaign? No, that was Saturday's game. You guys were out of Leyloon.
All right. I am going to do a trip attack. He is now prone. Break that one off.
Stab him with your sunblade.
Stab him with the
Ah,
sunblade.
that was poor damage.
Trap damage. But it is saving
A
me
29 armor class.
29. Yeah.
It wasn't even a crit. A little bit better
Yeah, and
damage.
he's still only 2 blood drops.
Yeah, these guys are not. These guys are no joke.
Yep.
All right,
All right.
Dalgron.
Dalgron is going to see this thing coming up out of the ground and say, "Oh hell no!" And Dalgron's going to start running this way. I don't know which way would be better. This big one's over still up.
Yeah, it's like right here.
So let me try one more square here, and let me see how far this reaches. Yeah, that's good right there. He's going to cast Turn Undead, and let me target everybody except for
Wait, before you do that, let me
Panicky
see.
Walk.
Let me see something. The werewolf skeleton and any skeletons within 30 feet have advantage on saving throws against effects that turn undead.
But they got the negatives too, right?
Some of them do. Yep.
I don't know if I just click advantage, is that going to give me advantage on all of them? I don't know.
I don't know either.
I don't think so.
And I think I got them all. Nope, this one, missing this one.
Well, what you can do is you can select them all.
16.
Do
And-
ADV, SAV.
Yeah,
Well,
just
you can,
we're gonna test.
and then the ones that
I'm
ones
rolling.
that fail, you can
I'm
select them again.
I'm gambling that one advantage is gonna give it all to them,
All right,
or they don't get it.
16.
let me
16
click.
isn't
You ready?
targeted.
Yeah.
16 isn't targeted.
16
Oh.
isn't targeted. Which one's 16? Oh,
The
I missed
untargeted
him.
one.
All right, hold on.
What's
Got
yeah.
him too. All right, here we go.
It worked. They all had advantage, didn't they? Yeah.
The big guy failed.
Nice.
All
You
right.
turned the big guy.
Dahlgren's gonna yell, "Don't hit the ones that are running!"
So
And put the effect on them.
wait, no. Well, it doesn't matter. As soon as you turn the big guy, he starts like howling like he's in pain, and he's like and you could see like the necrotic energy starting to get sucked back into the ground, right? And he's like and the skeletons are like starting to like lose the cohesion, like they're fumbling around and they're not knowing what to do. And Dalgron, roll a d4.
Right in the middle.
A 2. Okay. You have turned him for 2 rounds, and all the skeletons and stuff are basically stunned.
For 2 rounds.
Yep. And the wraiths go away. Where's the other one? Oh, wait. What level are you? 15? Yeah, you turn
Yeah,
you turn him normally. So what's it, 10 rounds?
something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, 10 rounds, 1 minute.
All right, so stunned. What's this guy rolling for? A save from S?
Well, it's because he's got the ongoing.
Oh, he
save
put.
and save.
Oh, he static.
No, he failed.
No, he rolled a 0 for his save. So what
Yeah,
happens?
let's see. No, he failed. So he still continues to subtract 1d6 from his.
Right.
Oh,
Yes,
okay.
Synaptic
He
static
takes
still
no more damage. There's no
All
continues.
more
right,
damage.
so the top of round 3. And do you have this guy turned? Turn 10, yeah,
He
it's
should be.
on him.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
clicked the effect after they failed.
All right, I think that's where we're gonna stop for the evening. Just to let you guys know, next session is going to be our last Waterdeep Undersea session for a little while, because we're going to move into Curse of Strahd,
Ooh, nice.
And we're going to come back to Waterdeep Under Siege when Jungles of Cholt ends, because Jungles of Cholt's ending is going to affect Waterdeep Under Siege, since Jungles is in the past and this is in
Ooh.
the future.
Right.
So what takes place in Jungles of Cholt is going to affect what happens in the future of this campaign.
Cool.
Okay.
Cool.
Cool.
So next session, Valtrix should be back. We can uh, finish up this combat and then move. That's what I said. The Silver Dragon is a pivotal point in the campaign because it could go two directions from the past that's happening. So, but you guys are going to have some discovery as we pause this campaign next session. But and I would say, I think Curse of Strahd, I think I've read that people have done it in as little as 15 sessions. I don't see that happening, but
What? Wow. Okay.
yeah,
Well,
I'm gonna,
speed running it,
yeah,
maybe if you
well, I
know every
mean,
encounter.
if you just go there and there and there, I don't know, but I'm thinking it's gonna be, 30 or so sessions or something like that. Because it's only like
You,
level 1 to 10 or 1 to 12 or something.
we're not quick.
Yeah, it's not going to be 91 sessions, that's for sure. But about a half a year or something, I think we're going to be messing with it. Yeah, if they're 8-hour sessions, right, Corvino? No, I think they're like 3 hours or something. I heard people doing it, but anyways, we're gonna take a peek here, and we're gonna end early. We're not gonna take a break because we're done, and I'm gonna see if there's somebody we should go raid. What? I don't like this new raid thing. I don't understand it. List view. I don't know. Havoc.
Means no raid.
That's who we're gonna raid. Is Havoc. Wait.
Thank you, Drake. Appreciate it.
Thanks, Drake.
What? It's not working. Hold on. Shit. Give me. Let me. Give me. I broke it. Raid. I have to play with that. I don't know what's going on. I don't understand how this raid works now. It's totally different. Do I click right click? How do I hit raid? I don't understand. So tonight we're not going to raid anybody because I don't know how to do it. There used to be a raid button and you hit raid and you 10 seconds and you go. Oh, here it is. All right, we're raiding. It's the new button down there. We got like 8 seconds still, so stick around as we go raid Havoc, who is also using Fantasy Grounds, and he's playing Dungeons and Dragons. Tyranny of
Nice.
Dragons. So, good night, everybody. Thanks for hanging out if you're in chat. And if you're watching on YouTube, uh, I don't know. I'm supposed to ask you to hit the like button and subscribe, but I don't care. See you guys. Bye bye.
Good night.